Welcome in, everybody. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me or not. We are making sure everything's working for you guys, but finally, we're back. Something we've been waiting for. Let me go ahead and actually hold on. Turn that off. That's gonna be studio mode for OBS. We are. Looks like we are ready to go. All right, let's go start career. This is actually not our first time playing. What you call it? This. Actually, I'm not sure if y'all can see. I'm able to see. So we are going to use keyboard. Automatic, because this is, we need to finish for the most part talking with you guys, get everything figured out. So kind of reflect on, make sure that we are good to go. No knows later today. Choose Houston, Texas. So we can. Go for this truck. Is this, for me it is regional for me where I'm at, having international, but this is the first time, so which this is not my first time playing this game. And it does appear our game capture may not be working. Sure why that is. It might be this. Doing that? I don't know. So, we're gonna go ahead and figure things out. So, as of right now, I'm playing the game. Everything's working fine. So, we're gonna try and use this kind of troubleshoot this a little bit. But we'll be right back, guys. Looks like we're having a little issues. We'll be right back, guys. I am sorry. This is not the first time that I've. Well, this is the first time I've actually tried to play this game. But I don't think it's working OBS. So we have to go to the be right back screen. So we're gonna be right back here. Okay, so it looks like we got it figured out here, guys. Hold on. So the issue is just slightly wrong setting, so we should be good here. Let's go ahead and start this back up for you guys. Continue career. So, keep on. I have played this before, so I have a little bit of experience. I'm not great at the game. Obviously, sometimes I do get into accidents if I'm not being smart, but we're gonna have to adjust a couple things here, folks. So, highly recommend for a lot of people. It's gonna be keys and buttons. So here, actually no, we're gonna have to go to gameplay. But here's one of the biggest things. So So this is a option actually for a lot of vehicles, which is why we're gonna turn that on. Not turning that on. So a lot of vehicles have that. So look for cruise control here. So smart cruise control. So adaptive cruise control. Turn off. This makes it way easier. Alright. So we should be good now. Gotta make some slight adjustments. Let's put this around, but yeah, the main reason I did want to play this, there's a couple things I did want to discuss. Which, well, I could say timeline of what we're gonna do for YouTube, because I think y'all have noticed I've tried to say so many times I'm gonna upload a video or start working on doing more streams and stuff on YouTube, but at the same time, the last time really that I've had anything was in November. Oh, I don't have a blink. Why do I not have a blinker? Hold on. Gotta give myself a blinker. For my blinker. Left turn indicator. It's gonna be this. That's that. Engine start. Make sure that we're good. There we go. This makes it easier. But yeah, so we've talked about so many occasions where We tried streaming. Last time we streamed was all the way back in November, and we did Fortnite for that. And to be honest, it's not kind of the portion I want to put my YouTube career at. I have been focusing a lot more on casting Rocket League than I have actually on YouTube, which I think is great. I've had so many opportunities. I'm now working with Acid Esports to try and be one of the heads of their production. I'll take a little break from that because, unfortunately, we've had issues with our computer here, so we couldn't exactly do too much. But even still, we've been working with that. We've been working with still the same links we're usually working with for casting, CPO, ATS, now that they're going to be with Royalty Series, and even going over to Carolina Collegiate Clash, because I am from the Carolinas, if y'all do not already know that. So I'm focusing on that portion of everything, and it's kind of puts me in a spot where I don't have much room to do YouTube, especially considering that with YouTube, it takes a lot of time I don't have, because I also have to worry about college as well, because I am currently in college. So it kind of takes a little bit of time out of my schedule to be able to do this, because I love doing this. I love being able to be with you guys and doing YouTube, but at the same time, it's very draining because I've got to do a lot of things here for you guys just to be able to have content for y'all, but it makes it a little bit more tough as well, considering I don't necessarily have, a little dangerous there, but I don't exactly have the ability to turn around and be with you guys on YouTube as much, considering the fact there's not a lot of you guys that are following me right now on YouTube, and I don't mind having a little bit of subscribers, but it's just makes it harder to try and be able to make it worthwhile. Sometimes for a lot of people, it kind of reduces that incentive to be able to want to do something on YouTube. And there's also just not a lot of opportunities as well that I can get out of YouTube as well. Ooh. So turn here. Because if I had the ability to stream and upload YouTube, well, to YouTube, I probably would do that full time, but unfortunately, I can't do it full time. Let's go ahead and merge over here. But that's, for the most part, the reason why I've been so on and off lately. So we had a little bit of a moment where we had to have a little bit more of a lax, because we had the Fortnite stuff. Part of the reason I stopped doing the Lego Fortnite streaming was because of hardware issues with my computer. Keep in mind, I am using a laptop to do all of this. So especially with it being in Streamlabs instead of OBS, let's slow down a little bit. But with it being in Streamlabs instead of OBS, because I'm using OBS now, finally decided to make the switch. But it kind of threw everything off, and it made it way harder for me to actually do what I needed to do. Let's see. And to be honest with you guys, that kind of ruins any chance I have of trying to do anything for YouTube. And I have been trying to upload videos here and there. I've tried doing a Rocket League video for whenever season, because we're still in season 21 for now. It's a mistake from me. Yeah, well, distracted there. My bad, guys. Ah, I can't beep at him a little bit. It's just gonna make me full on honk. Oh, man, I feel bad for that guy. I caused that accident. I shouldn't have caused that accident. I was not paying attention whatsoever. But that's just the big thing that's kind of a little awkward is for Twitch, I have a more fixed community because the casting community is almost never going to go away, and I've already generated enough of enough fans from them that actually do want to watch my content and my streams there. But here is a little harder because oh, let me take this exit here. But that's what sucks is over here. It's a little harder on YouTube because you can get all the people you want over here to try and watch your content, but it's a little harder because of the fact that it's not as niche as it is over on Twitch. So on Twitch, I still have the casting. I can still get people to watch because people are going to want to watch me because of what I'm known for, not because and what I have taught myself to do rather than because of just stuff that I want to do. YouTube is a little bit built towards like what I like to do. I like being able to be here, able to play video games just in general with you guys, just talk, play maybe some Lego Fortnite, some American Truck Simulator. Slow down here. So we get ready to turn. But and that's kind of what makes it tough is because there's not a lot of content on YouTube. Like YouTube, you have to try and beat the algorithm just to be able to get content out. It's not as fixed. That's why you have some. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna be here. We're gonna park this thing. Go in through here. So stop. But and that's just the unfortunate end of things on YouTube that we can't really control. Hopefully we do get to a point where we can expand and we can start looking into actually having content going onto YouTube without much of a worry, but we gotta go all the way around here. Hold on. We'll pull a little bit of a UE. But for now, really, the most that I can at least let you guys know is that we're only really, unless we can get a slight change, the only thing we really can do is hopefully just do our best to at least get a live stream out here and there rather than trying to guarantee we're going to be here every day. Because we will be there every day for Twitch. That's almost without a doubt. Let's pull this up. There we go. We're done. Call that YouTube hauling for you guys, but That's just the unfortunate end of things, and it's not really as much I can do about it, but actually, hold on. Where are we at? That's a cargo terminal for train. Huh. Not know that. 16. we are gonna have to take a quick pause. I'm very sad we have to, but as I said before, life kind of can get in the way, so we'll be right back, but it shouldn't take too long. But are gonna have to take a quick break. Okay, guys. I'll just issues. Oh, I forgot. I am actually in a truck going down the highway. Let's slow this down. 60 miles per hour. All right, the merge. There we go. I almost thought I was gonna take the wrong exit. The only thing that's a little weird is it feels like sometimes you may take the wrong exit. Thankfully, it's not. We're back into the thick of it, folks. Go ahead and stay in this lane. We're not going to be taking. We are actually going to be taking northbound Dallas. Close to the wall here, but should be good. It's 5 zone now. Alrighty, so we should be good to go now, because it's. Oh, we gotta be a little bit careful. We're gonna go ahead and merge. Never mind. Oh, we can bypass it. Usually you have to be careful. Oh, it's my mouse. But sometimes you have to be careful because that way station, you usually can't bypass it. Sometimes they will give you the go ahead. Like they just gave me the go ahead to bypass it. But sometimes you won't be allowed to bypass it and it'll tell you you have to go to the way station. So we are going to go ahead and take another break here for a second here, folks. Alright, we're back. Let's get back into it. It's gonna be a little louder. Gonna just make sure that our OBS. Okay, so OBS isn't picking up any background noise, so that's good. It's our biggest hope, to be honest. Actually, one thing I have to do. I keep pausing in and out, but just gotta let it roll. We just gotta let it roll and not turn away. So let's now get off the interstate here. Distracted driving. So there we go. Ooh. I usually am a better driver than this. I've just got to be really careful that I don't get distracted. I'm driving. This is like real life. If you're on your phone in this, like if you're actually on your phone while you're playing this game, you actually could turn around and crash. They're just gonna keep on trucking on through. So let's go and keep on going. Centerville, we actually do have to take this exit here. Kind of mad that truck was in the way, but should be fine. Just take this exit. The speed's down to 30. Feel safe. Got some time here. Ooh. I'm turning left. So put the blinker on. And come to a stop. Pass through. No worries about traffic coming through, and we should be good. It's a straightaway. Usually it's easier to do stuff when you're on a straightaway, but still don't highly recommend distracted driving. So let's get that back to our normal point of view. So now we should be good to go. Go down the highway. Alright, 55. So we adjust our speed. We do use cruise control. Cruise control is actually a lifesaver. Because when you're not paying as much attention and you need to go a certain speed, you can stay going that certain speed. Let's keep on going through. going through on the turns. A little tiny bit over speed limit, but it's gonna happen when you're going right for here like this. No, keep going through. So yeah, 'cause it is a 55 up here. Keep on going through because this is not important for us. Take this now, it's a 45. Stop. Came to the intersection first, so we can pull through first. Don't know what that car's doing, considering I had the right of way, but doesn't matter. Crap. Continuing on through. The speed accordingly. Let's see. Let's continue on Texas 7. We shouldn't be too far out from where we need to be. Drop this off. Because, yeah, we gotta prepare to get a turn here. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna slow down some. Just prepare to slow down. And then throw our signal off. And there we are. Right, we can just do 20 miles per hour because we need to get through this without any issues. And there we go. It should be good. Now slow down. And stop. We're not gonna do it this time, but here we go. First thing is apply that. So we need longer delivery. So we're gonna take a slight break here. We're gonna leave it on this screen this time. A lot of breaks this time, but when life calls, gotta make sure you get this crap done. See you guys in a moment. Alright, guys. Let's get back into this one. So, here's what we gotta do. Usually when we do these, we gotta go to quick job. And we do price per distance. We do only up to 400 miles. Well, no, yeah, 400 miles for these. So we take this job. Alright, hold on. So automatically gave us a job. Now, let's get back into this. Gotta go all the way over here. Oh, I went the wrong way. Gotta go out like this. Kind of deceived me a little bit the way that it looked, but should be fine. Sure didn't get caught this time. Got caught earlier. Happy it didn't this time around. Turn our cruise control on. Travel on this side. Technically this is a one-way, but it's all dirt road right here. And now we focus on... Oh, hold on. Ooh. Oh, distracted. Look at something. Let's see. Options. Keys and buttons, because I forgot what my four ways are. What's the four ways? F. Okay, so I accidentally turned my four ways on. Don't necessarily know how to turn them off at first. Took a minute to remember, but so now we can turn them off. Basically do that, do that. Let's get back into action. Now we prepared to turn. Yeah, really sharp turn, so you gotta be careful. There we go. Now this time around, I'm not really going to use as much cruise control. And stay within this. Now, this is a stop. So we are going to stop. Take us a minute to cross. So we're going back to Centerville, basically. So we're probably gonna head over to I-10. You know, I think it's I-45 and then I-10. Not mistaken. Now it is like 8 o'clock so in game, so we gotta turn the lights on. And actually, in here we're gonna turn on time zones as well. So look, this is what I was talking about. Alright, it's actually, I think, under... Is it interface? No, it's controls. No, it's under gameplay. Not bad. So, we're gonna go to is going to be game preferences. So time zones, and it's gonna be full info. Set settings options. We're gonna go back to it. Hold on. There's gonna be this as well. We're gonna keep that as there, but as you can see now, it says Central Daylight Time. Now we can actually start using our cruise control here. Alright. Let's walk back in. Yep, here we go. Interstate 45. Let's slow down, because first of all, we need to slow down anyway, speeding. Secondly, taking this turn right here. We get. Let's not use our. Well, let's not take a sip of our drink until we get to the point where we get on the interstate like that. Alrighty. We're set to go. Oof. I was not paying attention. It's a close call. Apparently, we're going to be going over to Houston. So, let's stay in this lane. Oh boy, I got sneeze. Hold on. Threw my camera out of whack, but should be fine. Got to be careful. Right? Speed limit sign is a 75er. That's usually also going to be the good thing about what you call it, doing this in Texas. We don't have to go through multiple checkpoints and stuff like that. They're like the way stations, because most of these are going to be in Texas already, are inside like the entire state. So they're genuinely like actually very close. It's not like whenever you first start out when you first buy the game, where you only have California, Arizona, and Nevada, and you have to start out kind of like in the center, and you can still like go into different states without doing much. And you still have to go through all of those way stations. Oh, I'm speeding here. Should we pay attention to the speed limit, huh? Not paying attention, just too busy talking to you guys. Let's lock back in. Go down the interstate at night. Hmm. Now, one thing I do want to see, just out of curiosity, real quick. Okay, so just boosting. First of all, this is all that we can access for the DLCs, but this is actually something I was specifically looking at. I was a little curious, did it save everything from the other world? It does not actually. So if you create a new career, it does not save it. This is purely fresh. So I'm gonna assume here we're gonna take 10 east towards Houston. We are gonna speed a little bit because there's not much you can do when it's going downhill. So now we're gonna be returning to our normal speed. We're gonna be merging onto interstate. So we're gonna stay in this lane. I will say that, and I'm in real life, I have been down Interstate 10. It's really nice. I don't think I've had the opportunity to drive down Interstate 10 in itself because Interstate 10 is actually really far from me. Like closest to interstates are gonna be I-20 and I-95, and you're not gonna have. You're only gonna have I-20 down in this game. I-95 is like extremely East Coast. So not much I can say about I-10. It's a little comfortable, but honestly, it was very, very interesting. Interstate, at least. Now, in the game now, I have written down I-10 loads of times. If you're starting out, you're going to do it a lot going between California and Arizona. But, hold on, let me see. I'm back in a little bit. Let's merge. Main thing but the main thing I'm used to has been Interstate 20 and Interstate 95, more specifically 95. 95 is actually really smooth if you ride down the right part of 95. And continue to go through. We don't need to take this exit here. That's just how crazy Texas is the amount of exits. Like in my home state, the most that we have is probably, I think, going to be I-26 in Charleston. I don't know how long it is, but that and I-95 are the two longest in the state. And I-95, I know that I-95 is 200 miles from the Savannah River to the North Carolina border, but still actually impeccable. A little bit just how long Interstate 10 and just the interstates I think in general in Texas are. So we're gonna stay on I-10 east towards Piedmont. I can take that exit. What's gonna be nice is when they start getting some of the states that are on the Eastern Daylight Time Zone or the Eastern Time Zone, because they're focused on trying to finish up everything that's in Central. I think they've got everything in Mountain Time Zone. I think it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, US 90. Oh my God. Actually, believe it or not. Oh, we gotta take this exit. I don't know if you guys know, but Interstate 10 and Interstate and US 90 actually follow each other a really, really long ways. Like, let's turn here. Like, US 90, believe it or not, is right there with I-10 in Jacksonville, Florida. It's actually extremely impressive. Let's see. Do we have another stoplight? We do. We've got to prepare to stop. No accidents this time around. No shenanigans. That's green. Nobody's using it. So this is going to turn yellow, red. We're going to go ahead and start going because, yeah, we know it's going to turn green. Go cheat mode there, but how much the devs can do about it when it's a little bit more predictable. It's usually predictable anyway. Human reaction time just sucks. Let's see. Let's over railroad tracks. Continue on driving and hope everybody's in front of us at this intersection. Because watch this. I'm not gonna get a ticket for this because it's actually legal in many states in the country. If not, maybe I think all of them. Stop at a red light. Make sure nobody's there. You can turn right on red. Ooh, that's the wrong place to turn. Now I do gotta wait for this to go green. honk for apologies. That was actually a very bad example, but uh, okay, this time around, I can't even show you guys this time around. Actually, no, I can. This time around, I can. So you're still supposed to stop. So we're gonna go here. Just a little bit of a awkward turn. It's the only thing that sucks. It's such a tight turn and it gives no anything for that kind of turn. I'm just gonna blow right past this through because this is green. I'm gonna merge over here, just in case. Merge back over here because we are gonna have to turn right here. Find why it's not turning right. Going right up there, so gotta wait. Don't gotta wait too long, thankfully. Got another turn here. So what you do, you look to your left, make sure nobody's go. We're gonna wait for this vehicle to go, and then we're. Oh no, you just got his blinker on, so we can turn here. You see, we're not gonna get a ticket screen anyway. That's not really giving me a lot of props for trying to get a good example of turning right on red legally. So every time I do, it turns green almost immediately. There's somebody right here. Let's turn our blinker on. Alright. Now to make this turn, we gotta go wide a little bit and then turn. It's a little harder to make those kind of turns. See how it goes a tiny bit on the curb there? Even though I actually tried to make that, it's because of how weird that turn is. That's now put our blinker on. I put it on a little early, but it's fine. Let's curve a little bit there again, but it's fine. Now we're at the port. Gotta slowly wait behind this truck. Not sure why it's not letting me through. There we go. We do security check. Now we can go through. I must immediately turn here. We're gonna speed this up just a little bit. So I do want to get in here. Oh, divot, I think. Yep. Now we're at the port. So I think we could park this. It's over here. This trailer's a little easier to park. Straightforward. We're gonna do this. Now. It's gonna be a little bit the harder thing to do. Oh, it's not driving forward. Alright, hold on. Do that. It's gonna take a little bit of work for me to figure out. Not exactly perfectly lined up, but now should be a little bit easier than before. So now all we gotta do is keep this thing straight. Ugh. No trailer damage, but this thing would actually there. And the good thing is with these, if you take trailer damage, it does nothing. I just got more experience. Pulls it up. And now we can do up to 650 miles. So we got the quick jobs. Price per distance. Now we can do jobs like going from Beaumont to Dorado. I'm actually going to look at this just to look at generating price. That's gonna be the tough thing. You get it's about how many miles? 400 miles. So lights on. Look here because we gotta look at the map. So we will be taking US 96 almost the entire way. It's the quickest way. We're gonna get to Texarkana. So this is unfortunate we can't ride through, but it's fine. It shouldn't be too hard. Be a little bit careful this time around. They're again carrying a cargo trailer like that. I really don't like that kind of trailer, to be honest with you guys. It's a little annoying. Is it? I feel like those are a little harder to try and carry than normal trailers. So you get a little bit less room for turning, but obviously I don't know anything about trucking, to be fair. Only person I know that actually drives trucks like these is my dad, because he used to work in the trucking industry, and then you have one of my friends who's an actual truck driver. But I feel like in this game, just speaking, these kind of trailers right here are really, really annoying. Speed on through here. So be careful. Now we need security check. Mostly just making sure I'm allowed to go through. Need to make a turn here. It's allowed to make a turn without having to stop. There's a stop sign, and now we can go. Vamos. There we go, boys. I'm not gonna lie, also, I'm actually happy now that I'm streaming again, but I'm gonna hope to keep Rocket League on Twitch and everything else here on YouTube. So I think that would be most beneficial, just separating YouTube and Twitch. So a lot of people know me on Twitch for just the Rocket League casting and everything, but the YouTube, I think you guys know me more so for just playing video games in general. Oh, that road's closed. Okay. Oh, we're gonna turn. I'm gonna turn left here. Hoping not to hit that car. But that one's gonna hit me because it's... Oh, gotta be kidding me. Go ahead and go. It's obvious I was turning. You didn't try to let me turn. Probably should have yielded, to be fair. Technically, I'm at fault for that one, but it was oh awkward. I have my blinker on. You can see my blinkers on. You know I'm going, and I cannot see you. Oh, I gotta love driving. It's the only thing that makes actual genuine driving hectic. There we go. Then we continue to the red light here, so we're gonna be a little bit careful going into it. And closer to a rolling stop. It's a red light. It's now green. No more trafficy than probably would have wanted, but it's fine. Ugh. Excuse me, guys. Ugh. Yeah, have to be careful when you drink soda. Oh, alright, that's much better. Alright, I'm good now. Alright. Don't know why, but that went down the wrong pipe, went down the windpipe, not where it was supposed to go. Hmm. Okay, divided highway. So increase speed limit here to 60. Well, increase push control to 60. Actually, do it 75 now. That's 75. Or smooth sailing. It's gonna be a slight slowdown in speed here. Anticipating it to be a 65 zone. It's a 60. So instead, now it's a 50 zone. Junction US 90. That's a 35 zone. See, what highway is this? 190. Continue going straight through here. We actually merged safely to the right lane here. Car zone, like auto zone. Wow. That's a 50 zone. Just gonna merge back over. Thing. 75. Gotta be a little bit careful now. Let's slow down because this car up here turned. This car's got to turn as well. Not my favorite thing in the world, but can't do anything about it. Oh, and it's a red light. Oh, really, it's a caution light, but no speed limit change there. None here. No light here, so we can just go right through it. a long way to go. Oh, that scared me for a second. Should have found that. Now, stay in the left lane here because we are kind of going through quickly. A lot more traffic going towards Beaumont rather than towards the northeastern portion of the state of Texas, towards Arkansas. Slow down a little bit here. Well, alright, we can still keep going 55. Now that is blocked off because I do think that's part of the Louisiana DLC, if I'm not mistaken. So you can't exactly access eastbound. So we look that way. That is, yep. Ooh. How am I doing that? Because I was maybe nosy, but then what happened? That is 75 Zen still. Let's keep on trucking through, folks. I feel like casual micro truck simulator. And stop for gas. Is that 75? That is 75 miles per hour. Looks like we're gonna have a 55 zone coming up. Let's go ahead and adjust for that. And Interstate 20. You know a good deal about Interstate 20. I love this interstate. Because actually, that goes to my hometown if you go this way on I-20 East. Let's see. Um, soon. Just waiting a little bit for it to turn, and it turns green the moment I second guess it. Okay. It was 59 north. Now 65. Texarkana is actually not too far ahead. Now 75 miles per hour. So us passing Interstate 20 is actually a very good sign because that means we actually went very far north compared to where Interstate 10 is. Because Interstate 20, if I'm not mistaken, for the way it goes through Louisiana, it actually almost touches Arkansas. Like, it's only off of the Arkansas state line with Louisiana by about like 50 miles. So if you see Interstate 20, likely you're not going to be too far from getting. If you're going on this and you see the Interstate 20, you're likely not too far off from where you need to be to get to Arkansas. Hmm. Be a little cautious here. We should be fine. We're not stop for probably speeding. We're gonna pass this guy here. I don't mind speeding for a second here. He's passing this guy. Not that. That's the wrong exit. We're gonna be going here. Oh, and we are at Texarkana. It's actually not the interstate. So I think might be the interstate here. But you know, this isn't the interstate, this is just the highway. We should be in Arkansas not too shortly. Yeah, 'cause that's for Texas. I-49 south towards Shreveport. And continue on through. Oh, detour. Unfortunate. Not much you can really do. So we're gonna have to take this exit up here just to get through. It's the only place we can go. So we're otherwise are not allowed through because that is for the Louisiana DLC. Now we gotta get on northbound here. Just gonna go into that ditch. Your exit trucks right there. Now, look at northbound because they kind of closed the road, so we had to take a slight detour to get around. It's gonna cause some accident. Can I please get over? Thank you. So we need this take. I need to take this eastbound exit, and there's jam. Not. So there's no vehicles coming through. We're gonna play around. What we're gonna do. We're gonna cheat this through, because the game's gonna let us just cheat through. Because I don't feel like taking a detour, and a detour is just gonna take me out of the way. We're gonna just... This technically, I would never do this in real life. This is completely illegal in real life, but in this game, you don't get a ticket for it, and kind of do need to go this way. We just gotta figure out how we're gonna go this way. Can we fit over here? It's gonna be the question. We can. We can fit. That's an unfortunate accident. And there we go. So we indeed could fit through that. And now we can get to this exit. And the reason we had to do that, this is why. When you look at it, what it would have required us to have done, because of the way the exit worked. Because we didn't know this was walked off here. I would have had to do U-turn, come all the way over here, take this exit over here, and then finally take the exit here. Because if you don't have access to this lane here, it kind of hurts you a little bit. And now we can take this exit. Now in Arkansas. I can actually pull up right here. Now we're gonna prepare to go through. So it's yellow, that's gonna turn green in a minute. As I predicted. Oh, that would have been dangerous for doing that in front of them. So we got a merge left here. Now we have a little bit of gas in the tank. So hopefully we make it there on time with the amount of gas we have, but it is going to be a tough one. It's unfortunate breaking down like that. We're a little bit close to this truck here, because we don't want to cause any more accidents than we already have. Railroad tracks up here. Usually you want to stop when you're on tracks like these. Tracks like those specifically, though, is a little easier, but when you're on actual tracks that actually can screw your tires up, you want to be slow. Yeah, we're gonna slow down a little bit so you don't crash into him when he's over. Take it down to a 45. Oh my goodness. Ugh, wow. Mm, so stretchy today. All right. I understand why some people are honking, but and there's a train, so it's gonna suck a little bit, but it should be fine now because the train's gone. Couldn't see it go that way. There's a 245. Basically think this is a bigger scrap turn. And take another turn up here. Through here. Keep on going. Technically, in this game, only an hour to go. Oh, forgot the blinker, but it should be fine. Luckily, we're not going to run out of gas either to make it there in time. All right. Airport that way. Did not. There's an airport over here. It's one factor here. We're gonna have to. That's right. We're in El Dorado now. It's 82. What? Business. For was 82 East. Be careful. This truck is going somewhat slow. Now, Arkansas 15 south. Be a little bit careful. So look left, look right, look left again. We're gonna look right as we go, but it is clear. Keep on going. to El Dorado. Not that entrance. This entrance up here. I don't even really need a turn signal for here. I just turn through here. And then stop. Now we aren't gonna collect the extra XP. Because we have a crap ton of XP. Not XP is not gonna make as much of a difference. Continue. And now we're gonna do long distance. Again, that's gonna make it where we can do up to 1,000 miles now. So for example, we can do from for longest. It's just gonna be that. So the best here is gonna be the shingles, frac tank. I'll get this job. So that's gonna be hold on. My ears getting a little confused. So that's gonna go along just here. So we've already been in this before. This is in Beaumont, Texas. If not mistaken. We're gonna go to Corpus Christi, Texas now. So we already know we're gonna go through the security checkpoint up here. You guys here. Gotta get across. This guy doesn't. Well, it just lets me through. Oh, thank God. So no damage, no violations. That's the goal. I don't know what they're doing right there. So bad that I cut in front, but we gotta go. We got to get to Corpus Christi, Texas. It's the only thing that's annoying about Beaumont is the map. As you can see, we've got to go basically so much just to get around. It's highly annoying. Blinker on. Apparently, for some reason, that road's closed. Please turn green, because ain't nobody here. Thank ya. About 40, it's gonna be 35 here. So we're gonna take a step back because there's something we got to handle. We'll be right back, folks. Alright, we can get back into this, folks. Just had a couple issues with a couple stuff going on. Should be fine. Nothing actually important, but let's see. Let's turn the blinker on. Get over here. We'll be the first one to get a green light since we're in the left lane. There's nobody up there, so should be green sometime soon, but it's just we got two people over here. Get my blinker off for no reason. Oh lord. Forgot how busy this highway is. Stuck behind a limo. Right away. Traffic, so we're just gonna bypass all of them right here. head up here. It is green, which is actually surprising. This one here too, but I think this one's red. Now it's green, but it's green up there. So we're gonna be stuck in here for a little bit. Can we get on the curb up here? We can. Let us. Eee! Fence story, man. So as long as we don't get an actual ticket, and as long as we don't do any damage to the trailer product or to the truck, we are good to go. We're gonna merge over here. And stop. And we've done it. We've made it through without an accident so far. Now, we've not made it to the destination, but we made it out of Beaumont without causing an accident. So it looks like here we're going to be taking I-69 all the way down. You take this highway, you take this highway. Let's see. If we use that way to get there, that is 361, 619. Use that way. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So 652. We instead take this way around. $619, but and we do have to use a checkpoint here. But if we get rid of it, no checkpoint, I don't think. But we gotta go to the highway, so what we're gonna do, make this easier. We're gonna use this. Reset navigation. Actually, now. Reset navigation. We're gonna use this. That's how we're gonna get there. So now if we look at our map, it's now gonna make us go that way. I can make that work because that's interstate for the most part. Thing a lot of people underestimate is you may want to try to take a short route, but I think I can actually make that work. Way better. Let him go forward. Then we're gonna get over. And we can just go right through. Because even though it's yellow, it just started turning yellow. We were already getting the go ahead to go through. This is a green light. No, we're not gonna take that. So it's gonna go a different way entirely. Now we're going to have to take the turn up here. This is for Interstate 10 West. Now we're on the interstate, guys. Oh, what's numbers over there? So far, so good. No issue so far. And we can continue our way through. So no shenanigans yet. Now we have force merge over here. Give everybody room to get on the interstate. Now everybody merges back on. We're gonna continue our way through. That's a beautiful river. So exit 60. Now we're gonna have to be a little bit careful here, because here's the thing. Let me go back to world map here. So, we are about right here. We're gonna have to take the exit for 69. There. It's gonna be this one, 69 for I-69, US 59, south towards Victoria. So you stay in this left lane here. That lane is I-10 west towards San Antonio. Now we're in beautiful Houston, Texas. I think now we're in. Now we gotta go towards Victoria. I-45 towards Galveston, Dallas. Don't worry about it. Now we merge. Actually, don't want to take that exit. I'm gonna stay on 6959. We are gonna have a slight dip to the right here. So we're going through all of this highway. Since this is a must exit, since that earlier was a must exit, we're just gonna go ahead and take this through. And bang. We are safe and good to go. So far, no idiotic driving from me, which is good. Okay, we can't take that exit, so that's gonna be blocked off. And it's not like we can have any need out of that exit. There's no purpose in taking it. Oh, speed limit increase. Let's go to 75, and let's merge over here. Oh, careful, bud. So that's just with that exit. Let's keep on going through. This is kind of the way we're supposed to go. If we look at the map, services, bank, catalog, convoy. Already yet. So realistically, What's supposed to happen is, which, yeah, we passed through Houston. That's what we passed through. But originally, we were going to go this way to get to Corpus Christi. I decided absolutely not. And the only reason why is because it's going to be a little bit more nightmarish having to turn around and make a U-turn over here. When you have a trailer, you've got to think logistically on what's going to be the safer option. Alright, now that was the safer option. Play around with it a little bit, and look at this, a beautiful river. Actually, I think that's a lake, not a river. Still beautiful nonetheless, even if it's very, very murky. Alright. So I'm going through. Yeah, it's 75 cents. So now we're in Victoria, Texas. Still a 75 mile per hour zone. I thought I was gonna slow down. It's a little mistaken there, but let's see. Hmm. Keep on going through. Keep on going through. Around 2.5 hours away. Victoria, Port Labas. It's a 55 zone through here, so slow down a little bit. Just got a little bit of construction going on. Left shoulder. And so it looks like they're just working on that shoulder right there. And looks like we have ended the work zone. So we're good to go. Another river. Actually, a little beautiful as well. Oh! You kind of can't go slow down to almost 20 miles per hour like that. We got big rigs behind you. Just fine, no accidents. Taking this exit here. This is exit, right? Yeah, so that's kind of what this did is initially we would have stopped a little bit earlier, we would have stopped here. That previous exit. Now we're going to go over here so we can get to I-37. Take I-37 southbound. I'm gonna put the blinker on. It's technically a road right here. Gotta prepare, stop. It's the only direction we really gotta look. US 77, US 59. Here. Now there is gonna be a way station up here. I do not know. So we gotta stop at it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna slow down. We're gonna get over. Ooh! Okay, buddy. Gotta be a little careful. We are gonna stop at this way station because we do have to. So what we do, just gonna go up to the scale here. Gotta wait for this truck. If we went the other way, we wouldn't have had to do this. This is why it takes a little bit longer. So what we do. Do that. So many vehicles that we actually have to wait in line. Almost one at a time, just to be able to get through and onto the highway again. That is annoying, but gotta do what you gotta do. Sounds if these vehicles hate me right now because I'm actually trying to get to the speed limit, but every single time, each and every one of them slow down a little bit. We put the blinker on the first time. That's fine. Can't pass right now, so we're good. Oh my lord. Please tell me you guys know how to fucking speed up. Okay. It's actually like driving in real life, just how bad these drivers are, because it's so many vehicles just not going the speed limit. Like they're going under. I can respect just trying to be safe, but at the same time, we have some people like me who want to speed through who need to get places or actually going the speed limit. Should at least like pull over or something. Oh, like either like merge into the slow lane, or at least just if you're needing if it's one a 2 lane, at least get a speed limit. So I think we can all agree you have those moments where some people should not be going like 20 under. I can go faster. But my no violations so far. And no, it's caught shenanigans. See? Nothing. Nothing we had to worry about. No violations. No nothing. Now we can actually go down some interstate. Corpus Christi. Getting this crap done. Alright, boys. 75 miles per hour. Corpus Christi. Not too far away. Another river. Actually, a beautiful too. Brownsville, 69 East. 69E. You should slow down. 37 south towards Corpus Christi. That's the exit we need to take. We're actually right there where we need to be. So this exit up here. So we're gonna have to go here. And now check this exit here. That's a mistake. Can we back up? I think we might be able to back up. I don't think anybody is coming in behind me. Oh, didn't mean to take this exit. Okay, he's letting me through. Well, thank God. That exit did not look like the way I thought it looked. But thankfully we made it through. Oh, now we can turn our blinker on here. and come to a complete stop. Let this car go through. They're gonna be turning left here. What? I gave me a crash violation before you even hit that car. So, looks like we're gonna have to do another run before we end it. That's great. That Western Star truck dealership. That's actually nice. That's the thing, because here's the thing about violations. Is we've got to be able to cover some of these violations. So, let me through. Come on, let me through, let me through, let me through, let me through. Thank you. Ooh, it's not hit you. There you go. Finally. It's 25 through here. Says stop, but we're gonna stop because we kind of have to. Just keep it real. Now, somebody's walking, so we're fine. We're not doing that. We'll get that. We're gonna do another long distance. Because we can do up to 1600 now. So we can go to quick job. Brownsville to Corpus Christi. Or Corpus Christi to Brownsville. Corpus Christi, Brownsville. Let's see. We're gonna sort it by distance. So destination. We're doing that. Nah. No way. Doing this one. And the only reason we're doing it this is gonna be way easier to do. We're gonna go out like this. Have to be a little bit careful. Let's not hit that. to go up here. Now. Safely on the road now. So we'll get on the highway here. It's gonna let us go on the highway west here, and then we're gonna get through all this a little bit of traffic. And eventually we can get on I-30. And then near Fort Worth, we're gonna get on I-20. And then Abilene. South, and bam. So mostly interstate, thank God for this one. It's actually what I prefer. Alright, Buzz. Back on the interstate. It's technically a highway because it's only a state highway, but still a highway nonetheless. So we can stay in this lane over here. Actually, it's probably better if we stay in this right lane. It ended anyway. Take a minute to be able to merge onto the interstate, well, onto the highway. It's 45 through here. I'm trying to make it Texarkana here. Come on, boss. Let's get this. Now, we continue on through. This is a 45 zone up here, but not gonna matter too much. It's gonna merge over here. We're gonna be turning up here anyway. I was gonna say, don't you block that off. Now we're good. Camden. It's like being back in South Carolina all over again. Alright, what really this is almost what the trees look like a little bit. Even though this is supposed to technically be Arkansas. Now we gotta go for a turn here. way to Texarkana. So I think that's what Texarkana is. It's the city that's like combination of Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana. Oh, I just made it through in time. Not too far to Texarkana, but it'll be fun. Oh, DOT pulled over tractor trailer. Red River. We're gonna have our lights on. It's starting to get dark. So, so we're gonna turn it back off because we won't need it quite yet, but edge it there. What the? Okay. That's green. I don't know why it was acting weird, but it should be good now. And to get on the interstate. Way down south to I-30. I don't care. It was green when I was going. So stay green. Mm. There we go. 30 west towards Texarkana, Dallas. Five. And we're good. Time to get on I-30. And the lights can be used now. So we're passing through Texarkana now to get back to Texas. Eastern Shreveport. I'm not taking that. Oh, it made me put my parking brake when I tried to press on. Yeah, that's kind of why it's choosing Shreveport. Because this way it's Shreveport, this way it's Houston. It's not what I wanted to do. It's not trying to click my parking brake. It's fine. We're eventually gonna need to get gas. So we're gonna have to be careful. So I think we're good on mileage. But sometimes it's even that's still not enough. Now, 2, 3, 75 now. We're actually officially in Texas. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. And oh my lord. Oh, it's a lot of frack tanks that we've been having to transport. Which are not bad until you consider the fact that they're like the little low rider trailers that can suck going around turns. And we're gonna stay on this highway for a long while though. We've got a lot of miles to cover. Go this way. It's gonna be an inspection station. I think we're gonna have to stop at that inspection station. So we're gonna go and merge. Oh, we can bypass it. Okay, never mind. It's the lucky thing. Sometimes we got to bypass it. Oh, sometimes we get to bypass it. Sometimes we gotta stop. It's always good to make sure you get ready to stop, just in case. But you don't always have to stop as long as it tells you you don't gotta stop. No, let's not merge over there. Thick part of them. Excuse me. Ugh. I'm tired of it here. I think part of that's got to do with the fact, though, that with the interstate, like we just got on the interstate and aren't too far from the way station, so automatically they're not going to make a stop. And there's some way stations that aren't necessarily like for me. Let's see. Continue our way through. Now, I am yet to figure out what happens if you skip a way station. I know in real life there's actual like consequences and stuff you definitely don't want to handle, but in this game, I'm actually not sure because I've never skipped one. So 75 they're here. Oh, we're going off the road. Okay. Alright. See. It's got about 7 hours. So it ain't gonna be too bad. We've not gotten a violation yet. So that part's good. We've not caused any accidents, so that's good. And we have not done any damage to the trailer, so that or anything is good as well. So far smooth sailing. And we're gonna be riding this and we're riding this interstate all the way through, and we're gonna go ahead and slow it down. It's about 9 hours. We already went through 2 hours. Just keep on checking on through. 545 Houston Sherman. We're not going to be taking any of those exits because we have no need to go to Houston. Oh, man. Hmm. Staying on because we do need to go to Fort Worth to get to I-20. We're actually, I did not think about that. We're actually passing through Dallas, Texas. Something. Oh my goodness. That just shows you just how much of this area we've been covering. Oh, this is yellow. Well, welcome to Dallas, I guess. It's northern Dallas now. So, gonna be good. Gotta be a little bit careful. Don't know why I'm so tired, but I'm not. Okay, come on. Gotta push through. It's weird that this is a 35 zone. I'm not 35, 55 zone. Definitely don't wish it was a 35 zone, but with it being a 55 zone, it's still slower. I think that is a 60 sign. So we're good. Moving on the interstate. Now we're gonna merge over. It officially gives us Dallas discovered, but we're gonna need to prepare for I-20. Okay, we gotta merge because that is a exit only. I-30 west towards Abilene. That's because it's about to get ready to put us on I-20 west towards Abilene. Odessa. Saying this line? Going through. We're about to get ready to merge on I-20 west, so it should be good for the rest of the trip. We merge right now. So we are just leaving Fort Worth. So right now, good to go. So we stay in this lane. About 5 hours, technically. Oh, we can go to 70. Alright. Now 75. The process for river. Oh, let's slow down a little bit because I think this tour bus or whatever in front of me, it's treating it as a 70, even though it's a 75 for some reason. I can't necessarily pass them. Car with them's making this absolutely terrible to try and drive through. So it can't get the speed limit. It's not gonna matter anyway, because you got a road zone to pass through. So keep on going through. Rest area there. And now keep on trucking through. Mount Texas. Can't take that exit, unfortunately. Now we've got to merge right here. So I'm gonna pass this vehicle up here. trying to be smart, and this is to our advantage here. Emerging. No, stop beeping. It's like a Bucky's right there. It's not probably an actual, like, genuine Bucky's, but it's like the size of Bucky's nearly. My goodness. We're in Texas after all, so I shouldn't be surprised. Alright. Gonna keep on going through. Oh, good girl. Gotta be a little bit careful. Alright. You have to miss that exit. Now we can merge. What the heck is this? Is that a emergency vehicle? Like a DOT vehicle or whatever? What the heck? Hold up. I'm not gonna try and speed up to catch up to this thing. I do and see. Yeah, that is. Like, oh, I missed my exit. It's fine. Let me see. Suck. Oh yeah, it's fine anyway. That is, it's just a straight shot for that one, but so we take that exit. That allows it. That allows me to make a UE. So we might as well just take that exit anyway. So what this does is it. So you go here. If you can go that way, then you gotta go around the roundabout ramp. That makes it a little easier, and we actually get in Abilene. Albany, Texas. It's in Texas. So we'll provide an actual direct route onto it without having to jump so many hoops. So now, Ballinger, San Antonio. That was close. A little too fast there. That's fine. We merge right on. $70 through here, not 75. Ballinger early. Continue on through. There we go.
Running everything somewhere.
Alright, let's get back into this. Let's see, it's already 2:30, but we have about 3 hours on the drive left. We've already went through 6 hours of it. So, about 75 through here. Speed up a little bit. Should be there in too long then. Alright, let's get back into the... Alright. Let's log back in. Let's see. Still, I don't know how it's still 75 through here. It's because lights on. I don't know why we're gonna go to 55 here. Well, I don't know why he has had his lights on. But I do know why it's 55. Like, just decided to make it 55 if they want to, but be a little bit careful going through this. Because we are indeed trying to get to... Not San Antonio. I have to go here to see it. So, yeah. San Angelo. Specifically. So, let's keep on going. It's the same highway. Still a long way to go. At least from this viewpoint, but not too bad right now. I'm gonna go ahead and merge. Which is a great decision considering this guy's slow down a little bit. Ooh. It's 35 through here. Start 30? Oh dang. 30 miles per hour, not what I expected. It's great. Didn't even stop for that long. Come on, truck. We'll merge over and then we're gonna pass him. Yeah. This cop, I know it's actually gonna go a little faster. Now we're good. Not too far off, away from San Angelo. Bryant Boulevard. Just road work through here. So you gotta be a little bit careful. I'm gonna let this car get over. I don't care if I'm speeding right now, because I am. Because speed limit up here is 45. Actually, no, 65. Let's see. $90 miles away from San Angelo. Well, where we gotta be at in San Angelo. Hey, what are you doing? Going 60 miles on the 75. Oh my lord. Okay, I should have done that, but at the same time, you cannot be going that slow. Listen, oh my god. Imagine their speed 15 under. I can't pass them. This actually is extremely ridiculous. We're still returning. I should not be surprised at that point. Like, you're all getting ready to turn, but you decide to turn. Well, you decide beforehand to just go 15, 20 miles per hour under the speed limit. Because if I'm not missing, if you're purposely just saying going slow to go slow, and you're like well under the speed limit, you actually might be able to get a ticket, I think. In my home state, I don't know. I know we have move over laws where if you're going slow, you are required to be in the right lane. Talked about it before. That's part of the issue I've been going through with this entire game right now. Is every single car nearly has been trying to go under the speed limit. Like it's 75, and some cars can do well. Actually, have the ability to have a top speed well above 75, but they're not going 75. They're going only like 55, 60 miles per hour. Here, I somewhat expect to slow down. Legal pass. Is it legal pass? So it was a legal pass. It was so it was dashed line. Oh, dash yellow. Got a blinker on. To be honest, you just cannot be going 60 and a 75 like that. Only time I've had to do under the speed limit is with online, because for some reason they keep your cruise control under, at 65 or under. 65 is the highest you can do on your cruise control. That was actually my character yawning, by the way. That was not even me. But now we can turn. So far, this is the most successful trip we've had without any accidents and without any violations. So now, we might be able to end stream here. I'm gonna go that way. 130. We're gonna actually try to park this trailer, depending on the experience. Okay. So we're gonna have to do it in two. So main thing to figure out here. Do I gotta back it in? Looks like I gotta back it in. Let's get ready to back this in. It's tough. I nearly jackknifed this thing just to get this right. Come on. Alright. Oh, thank God. There we go, boys. Finally. And there we go. High five, that's the parking challenge. That's actually an achievement I did not realize was a thing, and we did it. Finally. It's until almost 8:30 on the dot. Eastern Daylight Time. And now, we're gonna do that. We can also purchase trailers now. So we're gonna look at a quick job. So we're gonna hope. Okay, so yeah. So what this just did, we actually just unlocked the ability to go outside of Texas for our jobs. So we're gonna do price. So we can actually go from like anywhere in Texas to like Arizona, Utah, or whatever. But that's gonna be a story for another day, so for now, peace guys, we will see you guys next time.